All right, so this is Mark Laughlin. Let's do a quick thing on safety with your firearm. Number one, treat all guns as if they're loaded. Never point the muzzle at something you do not wish to destroy or you're willing to destroy. Think of that muzzle as if there's a laser, a constant laser beaming out of that that's like just burning everything in its path. And that will, as you learn to just be comfortable carrying your firearm around and keeping that muzzle always in a safe direction. Now, the other thing is to have first-hand knowledge of the condition of your firearm. Means a chamber check. Round in the chamber. Now, let's say I check the chamber. Chamber's empty. Now, does that mean I can go point the gun at somebody? I know the chamber's empty. And so I can go point the gun at other people? No, you can't. Because the other person does not have first-hand knowledge of the condition of that chamber. Therefore, he sees you pointing a gun at him, maybe an empty gun. He doesn't know it. He would be justifiable in shooting you before you shoot him. Other thing, keep your finger off the trigger until your sights are on the target. Especially when you come time to holster. You don't want to try to holster this pistol with your finger in the trigger. It will cause a negligent discharge. Finger off the trigger. Now the way to practice this is in daily home, when you're cleaning up, cleaning your windshield in your car, practice indexing your finger on your cleaning fluid bottle, your spray bottle. Trigger or finger on the trigger. When not spraying, finger indexed off of the trigger. Anyway, that's that's the big safety items I want to cover here. There's other things like make sure of your background when you're shooting, as far as when you're at a shooting range or if you're shooting in the wild, so to speak. But main thing, keep the muzzle always pointed in a safe direction. Your finger off the trigger until you're ready to shoot. And one other thing is keep in mind for these semi-automatic pistols, just because you remove the magazine does not mean there can't still be a round in the chamber. And many pistols will still fire, will still go bang, even without the magazine in the pistol. Some do have a disconnect, but those are rare. In fact, they're typically pistols I would not recommend. It just makes them fatter and more mechanically inclined to fail. So just be aware that on these semi-automatics with the magazine-fed pistols, just because you remove the mag doesn't mean there's not a round in the chamber. Thank you. Next video will be on gun mystics.